So far, we've looked at all of the icons on the Create toolbar, with the exception of this one. This is the speech bubble icon, and this video is going to look at how this can work. We'll go back first to the graphic browser, and we'll select this symbol of Bradley from Pictures A, put it in there. I'm leaving him on the left hand side for reasons you'll see in a minute. Double click to make sure he's the right shape. He nearly was. He is the goalkeeper in the school football team, and he wants to tell you that. So we'll get rid of the graphics browser and click on the speech bubble icon. Now the speech bubble can have its start point in one of 4 places. So underneath each possible shape of speech bubble, you've got these 4 little icons here which tells you where the speech bubble is going to start. You have ordinary speak bubbles, you've got think bubbles, and you've got power bubbles if you want to say something special. We'll use an ordinary speak bubble, and I'll deliberately select the start point wrongly. Select it there, click in the document. Quite small, we want it much bigger than that, so we'll drag it out to the size that we want it to be. Now you can see that if I'm going to position that here with text, I don't want this start point to be top right, I want it to be bottom left. If I've made that sort of mistake, I can click on the speech bubble icon again, and at the bottom it says change where the speech bubble starts. So instead of it starting there, I could start it top right here, or bottom left, which is where I want it to be. So I've moved the start point where I want it to be. I can close that and get rid of it. We can now type in what we want it to say. So he wants to say, I am the goalkeeper in the school football team. We really would rather have that text a bit bigger. We could either enlarge it, or we could simply click on the expand to fit button, and that makes it there larger to fit the speech bubble. Speech bubble is not quite in the right place. Right button click to get the drag points, then I can drag it down to where I want it to be. So here's Bradley announcing that he's the schoolkeeper in the school football team. We might want to do it with symbols supporting the text in the speech bubble. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to start again, so I'm going to delete both of these frames. Right button click to get the blue drag points, then you can press the delete button and it will delete the frame. Click on Bradley so that we've got the blue drag points, press the delete button and it will delete the frame. This time I'm going to put the speech bubble on first so that I can show another feature of the program a little later. So we'll click on the speech bubble, we'll do it right first time here, we'll select that, click in the document, right button click to drag the speech bubble out to size, right button click again so that I get back to being able to write in the bubble. On the right hand side here, notice this icon here which we've not looked at before. It says T. It means that this frame is in text mode. It's going to write in text. It's not going to support the text with symbols. Click on it and it will change to show a picture so that the speech bubble is now in graphic mode. So as I type, it will illustrate the typing with pictures. So I can type, I am the goalkeeper in the school football team. We'll make it a little larger and put it out here and click on the expand to fit button so that we can get it a bit larger there. So there's our speech bubble. But this time we've forgotten to put Bradley on, so let's go back here. Click on Bradley, place him in the document, make him bigger, And as you can see now, we've got a little bit of a problem because the speech bubble is behind Bradley. Double click on Bradley to make sure he's the right shape. So there will be times when we want to alter which frame is at the front and which frame is at the back. And we can do that by going to Adjust mode here. This is the Adjust button. You can click on that, and that changes the Create toolbar for rather different purposes. We'll just look at these 4 icons here for the moment. It says Arrange. We can move something right to the front. We can move a frame forwards. We can move a frame backwards. And we can move it to the back. Here we've only got 2 frames, so it doesn't much matter. Moving back 1 would be the same as moving to the back. So I'll click on Bradley, click on Move him to the back, and you can now see he goes behind the speech bubble. So I need to move the speech bubble a little so that we've got it there. And here's Bradley with his appropriate speech bubble now, but symbolised rather than just in text mode. When I finish doing the arranging, I can click back on the Create button, and that changes my toolbar back again. Notice that when you click on Adjust, the background changes to green. When you click on Create, the background changes to blue, and that's a reminder of which mode you're in case you're doing something more complicated. So here we've seen how we can use the last icon on the Create toolbar, the speech bubble, and how we can write in a speech bubble, both in text and in symbols, and how if we get frames in the wrong order, we can move them to the front or to the back.